Hey everyone, my name is Michelle. So I'm actually one of the open source contributors of the Beckn protocol. So in this video, what we are going to do is actually just explore what Beckn is and what all opportunities does it provide, what all scopes are it provides. So let's get started. So I hope most of you watching this video would have heard about Namaya Free, the taxi hailing app, or the ride hailing app raising $11 million. So now the Namayatri is actually part of a network called ONDC. Now, ONDC is also an open network, and ONDC is mainly using the Beckn protocol. Now, more on open networks and ONDC and other open networks, I'll explain in another video, but not this one. So let's get started. What Beckn is and how you can, how Beckn enables you to leverage. In this video, what we're going to do is actually learn or understand what Beckn protocol is in a high level view. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'll start with an example. Let's say, now imagine, let's say this is a seller called, let's say this is Amazon. This is Amazon, and this is Flipkart, and let's say there's another also e-commerce provider called, let's say, Mitra. Okay, Mitra. Fine. These are three, online e-commerce platforms which we all know. Now let's say it's a hypothetical scenario. Let's say if all these three e-commerce platforms are part of Beckn protocol, or they are Becknified, as they say. So if all these platforms are Becknified, then what I can do is that if, let's say, I created another application, let's say called I created an application called Mac. Now what this does is that now if this is also Becknified, now these all three are Becknified, then what happens is that these three will act as a BPP. Okay, now what is BPP? If you ask, BPP stands for Beckn Provider Platform, and my application, which will be the front end part or the part where the user sees, will act as a BAP. Okay, now this stands for Beckn Application Protocol, Application Platform, and this is Beckn Provider Platform. So this will be the GUI part, and now this GUI, you will get all the data which is necessary, such as this is an e-commerce application. Now if you search for, let's say, something like a keyboard or a mouse, to literally take all the search results from Amazon, Flipkart and Mitra and combine all of them, if you combine all of them into one response, and it will give you your application. Now what does this allow is actually, with one application you can order from three different providers, let's say Amazon, Beckn and Mitra. Now that's how you don't need to create three different accounts on three different platforms. All you need is just one application. You log into it and you can order from all these three vendors and also deliver it to your home. Now this is just hypothetical, currently nothing, this does not exist, but this network called ONDC. Now I'll actually provide you one more example. So Mac or user using my platform, my application will get results from Amazon, Beckn, Mitra. Let's say there is one more seller, let's say it's one more keyboard, let's say this is one electronic shop near your home or something. Let's say this is let's say Raju's shop. Okay, this is Raju's shop. He also became part of this network. That's easy. Anybody can become part of any open network. Okay, now let's say if Raju has become part of the Beckn network or Beckn open network, which is mainly using Beckn, let's say he will also provide his inventory, and I will also see Raju's shop's keyboard and mouse in my application. Now this is where the magic happens. Now literally a small shop owner, like let's say Raju or someone near your local area, can compete with Amazon, Beckn and Mitra. Now the only difference is that the service they provided. Let's say Amazon will provide you, let's say the delivery is much faster. Okay, let's say Amazon is expensive compared to Raju's shop, but Amazon delivers faster, but Raju's shop will take more time to deliver. Now then you can choose between, okay, which is more preferred. Do you want something expensive or more, you need to pay higher to get faster delivery, or need to pay lower to get your a few days of delay? So that's, the user has a choice right now. So that's what this actually this Beckn protocol does, is that what Beckn actually solves is the discovery problem. So that's the main problem that backend solves. Yes, of course, you can do everything what you can do in an e-commerce platform. You can do it through backend. But the main thing what the backend allows you to do is actually discovery of stuff. Now, let's say why should Amazon and Flipkart and Myntra be a part of backend network in they are actually having more competitors. Let's say there is a let's say Flipkart hasn't launched. Let's say there's a new place where Flipkart hasn't launched yet. No, a new let's say a new place where Flipkart has never launched. Okay, Flipkart has never launched out here. Initially, let's say if Flipkart is going to launch in a new new place or a new market, what does it? They need to campaign a lot, do a lot of marketing in order to in order to enter a new market. But let's say if there is already an open network which is for e-commerce, then all the Flipkart needs to do is just plug, just do some API integration, and all their Flipkart inventory will be shown in the open network of that market or of that region. Now, with this, Flipkart is able to get access to millions of people without any marketing. Even Raju's shop is also able to get to reach millions of people. Millions of people can view Raju's products in an application, and this is what the backend solves to do. It literally helps you to discover goods and services across platforms. Okay, how does this happen? Now, the backend protocol actually provides a structure or a schema, you can say, which allows different platforms to communicate to each other. Okay, so it's like they have a predefined structure. Okay, when you are sending data from this to the network, please send it in this format. And other application, which is let's say BAP like me, a GUI application, let's say a phone or web application, can also already know that data will be coming in this format. So I will retrieve the data accordingly and display it in my application. So that's how backend actually works. So backend protocol is mainly providing a structural schema for different platforms, so that enables different platforms to communicate interoperably. Now, what does the interoperable word mean? It's basically like, say, look, it's more like interoperable. It's actually like, another example would be like, okay, another example of interoperable. Let's say you have a SIM, BSNL SIM. Okay, you have a BSNL SIM. Okay, now you can actually convert this. Change this BSNL SIM to an Airtel or a Jio SIM with the same number. Now, your phone number has actually become interoperable. You can change providers even without changing your phone number. Okay, now this is an interoperable example. Another example is also like, let's say, emails. Emails is the best example, because you can actually use your own email servants, send emails to Gmail and Outlook. And Outlook people or Gmail people can also send emails to other, let's say, Yahoo Mail or Outlook or any other mails. Okay, so that's the interoperability where the provider doesn't matter. But for Flipkart or Amazon, you can never buy Flipkart goods from Amazon. Okay, that doesn't happen. So that's the word interoperable means. Okay. Now, let's say I created my application called, Mac. Sorry for the naming. The naming kind of sucks, I know, but let's say this an application called Mac. Now, literally anyone can create any other application like this, okay, and call it any, let's say, my app or something. Multiple people can create their own application and get access to these inventory. Now, the app that provides the best user experience is going to win, because let's say there are two applications here. Let's say that's an application that, let's say this Mac, my application brought the best user experience, then people will of course use my application. There is no advantages to using any other applications. So Mac. So it's actually also similar to UPI. Let's say Google Pay is the most simplest user experience, but Paytm and PhonePe do provide a lot of other features. So it's like the market audience, like how the audience wants. So the audience can pick which user experience do they want. So like that application will be used more frequently. Okay. In layman's terms, you can also say that backend kind of acts like a universal translator, and that allows different applications to communicate cross-platform. So that's also a pretty very simple way to explain it, what backend protocol actually is. And this is actually backend in. Now this is backend in a nutshell. So This is just me explaining what Beckn does, what Beckn allows you to do. There are a lot of technical things I will be explaining more on in another video, but not this one. So yeah, that's it. Thank you. I'll see you next time.